I think I am live here and I have to disappear for a second. So I'm going to go off screen, but you'll probably still hear me. So hang in there, folks. I am just getting some information from my own site. Okay, I think I remember. All right, sorry about that. Hi, I don't know if anybody will be here, but um, let's see. We have comments. Okay, so this is Coyote Heart. I had said for weeks I was going to do an art show. I was going to have a live show, whatever. And I was running just a couple of minutes late because there is a show I wanted to listen to. And I'm going to go back and listen to the replay, which is Engaged Reiki with Sean Morgan. So I really want to do that. But I thought I would begin my show. And it's basically, I'm going to do an oracle card read for today for current events. I'm going to, so that'll be something I'll do in a little bit. I have Reiki on. So I want to keep sending you from time to time. My hands will go up. I want to send you Reiki power. In fact, let me share some symbols right on the screen with you. And they're in my hand. So we have Reiki power on, we'll have oracle card reading, we have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna introduce a little friend of mine later. But I wanted to go and just say that my Etsy store, I thought there was free shipping only if you spend $35. But as I look, it looks like it's all free shipping anyway. So today, anybody hearing this, if you do see something that you like that I have to talk about show today, if you go to Etsy and you mention this, whatever, you saw this, you saw something you liked, or you went to the Etsy, something you liked, and from this, I'll take $2 off because I really thought there was a difference, and I thought that I get $25 we would start the free shipping as opposed to $35 on the Etsy. So I want to do that for you. And especially I know some people from Reiki or from some other groups. So today is the 27th. It's 4:30 Eastern Standard Time in Massachusetts, and I just want to say that sure, I really appreciate the proceeds. Like all this week long, currently I'll leave that sale open up for 7 days. What's going to happen is I'm going to take whatever might happen if you so choose to get something. I will take and donate those dollars, however little or big, to an animal cause and one that I know for sure they just get the money and it's not going to go toward something nefarious where it gets divided into someone's pocket and it, you know, even if they took 50 cents and it just goes to somewhere really bad. I'm not going to do that. So as far as I know, it's not going to go to anything, political nor anything underhanded related to any government or lining pockets of people who do other things that are unintegral. It's just going to go right to the center. And there's a couple of places I'm thinking of, but there's also someone who's a very big animal advocate, and I was going to reach out to her and make sure, because I know she's sending thousands of dollars to certain places, and she has researched it, and that's what I was to. All right, so I really don't know where to begin. I am going to do the oracle card reading, but like I said, the Reiki will be on. I'll be holding up my hands here from time to time. One of my most popular items is stickers. I used to give stickers away when I would be in Uber, and I would just give them away. And I did it as a pay forward, as attracting and manifesting in the world. So I want to show you some stuff with my stickers on and show you some up close, and I'll show you, how you can use them as well. So that will be this here. And I had something close by with them on, where they're all on a board. And things get placed here when you have a print studio. So if I don't find it, which could be in the other room, and I'm not going to go there now, we will open up this handy dandy box. This is, let's see if I can get it This is a sticker. I'm gonna just lower this so it won't have as much sun. It might help. Maybe, maybe not. This sticker will go on my body scrub. So I currently am not really selling that one. It goes on my body scrub, so I'm holding that on the side. It says, "My little kind heart just loves you." But I have all kinds of stickers, and on the 4 that I had prepared, they were just cut down, so not obvious to cut down. So there's so many stickers. The backing of them, it's almost like they're a little laminated, so not real laminated, but if water spilled on it, it should not peel or get to wrecked right away. Some of these are the same. Just finding the right angle. That was a little washed out. Let's see if I can turn this. Oh, there we go. The colors are really eye-popping. This is Cactus Valley. Life's a Trip. I have a lot of different stickers. You'll see them on Etsy. I think what I did was I put some up. But what I'm saying is like, you'll always get like whatever I have, so many varied. I think so many for $1.90. And then there's some, is a group. I wish I wrote it down. I didn't write it down. You'd think I would know the price. I thought I knew the price off the top of my head. So basically you get all kinds of stickers. Let me just go over to Etsy for a second. So I'm going to disappear for one moment, just so I can see what I have there. So when you go to the home page, there is just shows you a couple of stickers right now. 11 assorted for $16, or one is $1.90. It looks like. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you for letting me go away. So 11, looks like 11 for 16 includes shipping, handling, and shipping. And then the other is $1.90. And I try to, now obviously for $1.90, you don't get $2 off. Pay for the sticker, but for everything else, you can get $2 off. It'll last a week. I will do it that way in case someone's scrolling around and finds me, or if anyone that I'm involved in some other groups wants to check some things out. There's so many. I don't know how many. I mean, I have so many, and then I only made up so certain. Just go through a few more. The colors are super, super vibrant. When you actually see them in color in front of you, they're like this, and of course, much more eye-popping. So $1.90 for one, $16 or the $2 off. But you'll have to get in touch with me because Etsy won't have that $2 off. So I have my email in this where it says, should say show more when you want to know about the show. And then also you can get in touch with Etsy and just let me know, hey, I'm so-and-so, and I want to get in touch with you for whatever. I'm going to probably do one more. Okay, so there's a whole bunch more, let's see, yeah, there we go. That's kind of almost Mayan, isn't it? But that was that little one. There was one day it snowed, and it does snow in Sedona, not often. And one day was very like Mount Olympus-y, with the clouds and the higher vortex kind of red rock coming through just a little bit. It was very Mount Olympus-y. It was very cool, like that. So let's see. These are some other of my images. I'm just going to share with you. Here's a bigger one. These light images I've been putting on cards, making all kinds of different cards. Some of these exist on tiles, which I will show you a few of those. So when I make cards or journals, these just are on the front for sure. Sometimes some are within, or there's aspects of these within them. Because maybe I've taken one and created something and cut it down, or where there might be something inside a journal or a card with multiple parts, glitter, feathers. You actually in journals can in some places do your own little doodle or write, because I would write a lot of I am, and you get to put your own imprint on that. Let's see, there's another one that's kind of cool. These all, oh, my buffalo, which hasn't been yet one that I've actually named. I have 3 coyote. I have Roxanne, Veronica, and Carl, and then 1 snake, Renge. Renge used to be Southwest Renge. She used to be Southwest Charlie, but that never resonated with me. And while that sounds cool, I had started doing Nam Myoho Renge Ko for a while, and Renge means lotus blossom. So that seemed like more befitting of a charmer. This is Carl. So I have so many. This is a Roxanne. I can show you these. These do come in like an 11 by 17. So I have some prints. Some prints I'm going to show. Not all of them. That's why when you go to Etsy and you see the 5 by 7s, you'll also see one in one listing. There's an image, and it has some bigger images. So all you have to do is go through Etsy if you want and just message me, and I can send you a picture of what I have. The other thing that I have actually is I want to see some more images other than not contacting me. You could go here. I'm going to post this right now. So if you go to aritzaelizabeth.com, you're going to see Coyote Heart or Southwest, Coyote Heart Southwest Art and Designs. And so that will hook up a number of images and what they are. It's going to be, I have to take a look at the price. Don't know if they're the Etsy prices, if they're more, they may need to be fixed. I'm not really sure. Some of them may not seem like the Etsy price, so we can chat about that. I will go back and take a look at that for you. And then, I don't know, there's just, oh, this is a cute one. She Dreams is the title, or Roxanne's Dream. Yeah. Okay, and you'll notice that picture. I think that's on my website. So, okay, fun and giggles. We are going to have, I've been looking at crystals. I wear a lot of crystals. I carry them with me. This is green aventurine for success. They call it luck, success, prosperity, abundance. It also is a good EMF, but Shungite, whether Nobel or Elite Shungite, this actually was a huger piece, and it busted by itself, because that's what sometimes they'll do, because they want to be in different places for you. Crystals are alike. But so I'm wrapping some little ones. I have this one I didn't finish, and because I'm thinking if I don't like how it comes out, I'm going to rewrap it. So this is a work in progress, and basically, I don't know if you can see the wrap, which that's like the base. And then this one's a little bit of a longer dangly, but this is a green aventurine. And so I make pendants out of crystals. Now these crystals also come on journals that I make. So that right now some green aventurine, rose quartz. I want to put some Merkabas on them, which I have a Merkaba to show you as a pendant. So if I can get it better for you, sorry. So a Merkaba is two triangles. One point faces down, one point faces up. Just trying to get this really much hard to see it, but see if I go across a little bit. So, but you can tell a little bit. There's the bottom right here, right? So the Merkaba, when it goes triangle up, triangle down, like mine, rose quartz, like my Merkaba here. If I hold it, yeah, I can see a little bit better even though it's far away. I can see the bottom. So if I'm not happy with the wrap, I stop and I'll do it over again. Mine, sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I think there's a little glitch in one of these, but it's mine now and it's got my energy, so that's fine for right now. A Merkaba, so the top triangle is up and it's down. They have overlap each other. It's yin and yang. The top is female, the bottom is male. The male you activate by spinning left to right, and the female one right to left. But you just have to say like Merkaba on, and I sometimes see them spinning the way they go. But they're your protection field. They're portals, and I want to even read up more about and use them because crystals are alive. They are our friends. They will help us command, decree, bring in good stuff. It's like so if you have a crystal, talk to them more. Even me, as I'm saying it, talk to them more. Use them. They want. This is an example of a dragon blood lapis Merkaba. So here's an example of the point up and the point down. When you have them as a pendant, it's harder to do it that way to wrap it. It's not impossible. I could have done something probably really different, but it would have been. Sometimes you'll find them like they'll have a drill, and some of the ones that are shaped and polished. But it's fine. The Merkaba knows its job. You don't have to be worried. Oh, when I have it wrapped, the point is not completely up. It's fine. But this is really you can get it on here to show you. Let's see. It's going closer doesn't work. But it's really a nice wrap. I'm really happy about this wrap. So this would like be $16, but so 16, 15, 14, and that would include shipping with to kind of a deal. Yeah, and it will come in a little pink pouch. I'm just gonna bring over the little pink pouches. I have little, like, one second, I'll show it to you. Oh, there it is. So I have a little pink pouch that will come in, and it will come very, very protected. I'll make sure to take good care of it so it arrives wonderfully. And have a little pink pouch with it. So if you decide not to wear it, you can still carry it in something and keep it. You can always take it off the wrap if it doesn't serve you. You can always have it dangle it from a window to remind you. But just say, activate my Merkaba, which we have a Merkaba. Yeah, I remind and say that. So, and I carry a pouch that I have. I don't think I took the selenite out, but I have hematite, black tourmaline, and this might be a jasper. I can't remember the last one I put in here, but they're all for basically grounding and protecting and strength and stuff like that. Yeah. So, and then the little heart dangle. It is possible to wrap this. I have one. I wrapped it. I'm very happy with the wrap, so it's possible. It's just sometimes when you're wrapping, stone doesn't want to be wrapped right away. It likes its freedom, but I'm wrapping it. So when you get a pendant, whether on the book, on the journal, or you can decide. Want to wear it? Dangle it? Want to give it as a gift? Do you want to take it apart and just end up on an altar or in your pocket like that? So yeah, so and again, this was the work in progress, but I'm probably going to do it over. This is my little place I'm keeping them. And also, like, I'm more than likely going to put a little bit of sage in there, and or they would have been on selenite to cleanse them. So when you get your crystal, you want to smudge it with sage or put it in sage, or if you have pink Himalayan salt, just let it lay there for overnight, or selenite, or in the sun. And then after, some people do a couple hours, do all night if you can, for a significant part of the day. And then they're yours. It's really your own energy, and you'll know because you want to hold it right away. You want it to be with you. They'll talk. Excuse me. They'll talk to you. So no big whatever. So here's one of my journals, and I'm slow to take it apart. So the journals are, I think I said they're 35 on Etsy. So today they'd be 33. And with the pendant, that's $16 on Etsy. And this, it is free shipping. Ta-da, no brainer. And I can custom make one for you. I don't want to take it out, but I am, because I'm going to show you that when you get a journal, it's a storybook, just like my cards. So this is it wrapped. I'm going to gently take it out and show you. They're all going to be different. Some might be more embellished than others. They're all going to have some degree of super embellishment. So the crystal right now is in plastic. I'm not going to take the plastic off. And this says, I am invincible. And at the bottom, it says, I am. And you get to put in your own word there, if you so choose. It says, I am ... This is a Kokopelli, the trickster, the shapeshifter, the follow me guy, the fool you, the psychic, leader, trailblazer, and also romantic troublemaker in general. So he assumes many identities. Here is the back of this journal. So it does have a little bit of the name. Some images are more pop-up like, some are just in place blue. So what you're going to get when you get a journal, you're going to get an artist bio in there. And I just want to try to show you. It's quite a lot of, soulful, discover, fun. There's, again, the way to get in touch with me there. And it's just all full of art. And what you can do with your journal, it could be your gratitudes book, a diary, your laundry list. But you can also take the pages, take probably a couple pages, and you can doodle. You can actually put some gesso or tape it and start putting your own images. You could take black duct tape, white duct tape, A duct tape, and then I would probably not put something as busy, and then I'd put certain pictures or your own words over. And you can insert, things that mean something to you. But I would say you could take a couple of pages, try two, and you might have to hold it while it dries with your gesso, but you could also use it that way and have it dry. It might wobble a little bit, but it'll become distinctly its own character. And then the back. So what I've also done is I've kind of protected the journal, so inside you'll find a little piece of paper. And here you go. Here's an example where there's this part here. It's a movable part. It will come out. And what it says, let your angels guide the way. It says, be you. You are a miracle. And it also says Reiki power in this one. Yeah. And like I said, that moves. But because of the glitter, I'm going to let people get it, move it around. And feathers and pop-up art here. Yeah. So kind of slow to take it apart because the journals are they're really so embellished, and it's like if they're in a shop, what will appeal to people is what's on the outside, what they can see, I imagine, and the crystal that will call them, because you're not going to be able to open this up if it were in a shop. That's why on Etsy I also try to show some different pages when I can. So just for time's sake, I'm just going to set this aside. to, okay, and also one of my cards. So you won't see, this is a pack, I have a 3-pack of cards, which I bundled together. And at the moment, it is on Etsy what the price is, so today take off the $2, but I'm not gonna open up this one. So there's 3 together, and these, all have a little bit of a quote in them. They might say, "You are powered by the stars." They might say, "Heart-filled blessings come your way. So much love for you. Grace guides every step you take. That all your dreams come true." So it may say that in there, and that's just one of them. And then this is the back. Oops, of another one. Excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. This is one of my cards. Also on a sticker. So you'll see how each one is not, they're not the same. They're all, here's another thing, plateau image. And I like this one. This will have an inspirational quote. This is either one I may open. There's that one on the back. So they're all going to be like a storybook when you open them. There's going to be one, and sometimes some have 2 more pages. So everything is decorated and all embellished with my art. Just depends what came my way. I can't remember. Some might be a little more simple than others, but sometimes you'll feel them. They're a little fat. This one I might take a look at. I don't know if I. Some of them I redid as I finished them. Went back over them. So this one I'm going to open up and show you. I forget what I do inside. They're all different, but they're all very lovely. So they end up being like a keepsake. They end up being like you can cut out parts of them and keep them if you receive it, or if you just got it, don't want to end up. So let's get this. And you can tell it has a quote on it because the outside of the wrapping will say it has a quote. And this back just says Coyote Heart Subway Start Design. And then I will include an artist bio and origin. And then I will include You Are Powered by the Stars. This is the sticker that really goes with the cards. So in this case, it opens up like that. And I kind of made the pages on this one antique. And then you open it to this feather stuff, which you still can write and put whatever you want. And then this is the heart-filled blessing, sent your way. So much love for you. Grace guides every step you take, that all your dreams come true. And that's something I wrote. This one does have the cactus, and it does have my email. And I think I left it as that. Yeah, I glued it down. So anyway, it's kind of a nice surprise. They some have actually all, like I said, moving parts, even in the cards. Some have like one has like a, I remember doing like a little booklet inside that you flip the pages. Yeah, one of those. I get mixed up sometimes which I put them in the journals, which I put them in the card. They're just a storytelling card. So once a person gets it, and after they read your sentiment and your signature and all that, they may not really want to throw it out right away. They may want to take some part of it apart and keep as a keepsake memento. All my work is said to have life code languaging bounce out of it. And basically, that means it's a very good thing. It's a very magical thing. It's basically a lot of times healing. We have a well-known intuitive. I'm going to wait so I don't wreck it. I'm not going to force this in front of you. So I'm just going to fix this later and set this aside as well. For now. Yeah, because they're delicate, so I don't want to push and force anything. And here's the other journal that you will find online. This has the green aventurine, which in the descriptions I'll say what they are. This one has a lot of pop up. This has something. It has roomy. What you seek is seeking you, which I love that. What you seek is seeking you. You can kind of tell they're thick and there's other things going on in them. So they really have a lot of multiple uses as a gift. And if you're thinking or you should get something from me, when I send it, I'll write how you can use it or how you're giving it as a gift can be used. So before I get into my canvases, maybe we'll do an oracle card reading, and we'll do one based on current climate of the day. We'll say what's kind of going on with the energies right now. And depending upon how the cards speak to me is how many cards I will pull. So I might pull one or two. I don't think it's going to take four. I'm really just looking for one as an overall, how's it going today, you know? So overall energy. I do want to report, I've said this, I was interviewed on a channel today with a friend, to Lydia. She has a channel almost every day. She has an interview several times a week with people from all over the world, sharing their gifts, letting people know how it is they came to do what they're doing, and just sharing ideas out there in the world so that other people may find those people interviewed if they so need that skill or have a question, or maybe just be supported in their own search and their own adventure of growing, changing, being in life's discovery, or being in life's support system. So, because Tibisay, I'm going to interview her on Thursday, and she's an adventurer. She's a mom. She's a writer. She's written books. She's will be writing more. She is someone who will pull oracle cards as well, and she speaks 3 languages. She's an educator. She's a traveler. Very interesting person, and we're going to discuss how it is she came to do some of what she's doing, and if she has any inspirational thoughts for her, for us that day, and how we can get in touch with her. And she's from Curacao, so it's going to be very, very interesting speaking to someone from Massachusetts, United States, to Curacao, right? Island living, 100 degrees, right, every day. Here we're back and forth, like some other states, but with the weather. So let's see. So let's ask, reveal the state of current climate in the world at this moment. Show us what the state of the world current climate is and what we're dealing with. What do you want to tell us? That might keep us wise, savvy. What do you want to tell us today about the state of our planet, the state of our world, and current climate? All right. Let's see. Beautiful card. So I'm going to interpret it myself, and then I'm going to read what the artist has said about it. The picture was painted by the same woman who created the oracle cards. She traveled all over the world to many sacred sites. She had a companion who was involved in the military and some deep space operations, so he was privy to unusual events, which some people may say, no, that never happened, and that's kind of strange. It's not true, but he did. And so he was kind of a guide for her into those places. And she also was inspired by those places to draw them for their historical science or mythological, but not necessarily completely mythological identity. It's a lot true what happened on the earth. So this is beautiful. It's called Eileen of the Ways. So this is a goddess, goddess fairy of the deer. And she is create the pathways, create the pathways. And this beautiful image of like a sacred frequency, like a monolith up at the top, and the light that the bird is shining toward her and toward the land, and you see how she's like a little illuminated as well as the antler of the elk or deer is. Um, Closer up, it's almost like so there's ghostly figures that are animal. They look like the spirit of either people and or the deer, and that sort of maze to get to the sacred place, the journey to the sacred place. Notice sky is so green, the sky is so clear. There are stars in the heavens. It's that very amethyst, knowing the indigo, the throat, speaking creative, inventive, telling truth, the third eye opening, the mystic here, and the white light. There's also a portal created by the goose or the bird in this. There's like a laser image, but it almost looks like DNA. And it really is a very positive card for the earth at this time and globally all we're going through. It's a very, very positive time of enchantment. So last night, and I may have said, sorry, I said before, last night energetically, something really shifted for our planet. Really, really felt that through my body. I felt that. I can't remember if I saw the moon first or not. I didn't always like to look at the moon because I knew of its duality for a long time. And I wrestled with, you know, well, it's the moon, it's the full moon, and all these wonderful things, and all the magic. Well, a lot of magic from the full moon has been, yes, has been hearts gathering around sacred fires for wonderful upliftment. And there's also been very dark things that have happened in full moon as well around the world. So it's a duality thing, but for me, I could always feel something. And last night was the first night in so long, maybe forever, that I could look at the moon and say, not only is it magical, it doesn't disgust me. Something shifted, and it shifted, and I felt it when I was walking in the house, going to my kitchen. Oh, motorcycle. It really, really, it shifted to victory, jubilee, cheers. Something powerful shifted. Now, in many states, while there's still maybe some trouble, what's still coming forth is there seems to be shift in even what they were holding down so much. So a lot of poignant looking, but yeah, good. Come focus on the good. That is happening. So let's just see what the author has to say about this one before I go to my canvas, okay? Yeah. This is going to- So the author expresses, be the facilitator for others to follow. Use discernment in making out that path, weighing whether it's useful and leading to a positive journey. So for some of us, we believe one way, or some of us we know or believe another way. What's right? The first and foremost thing that's always correct is in here. When you speak, does your throat close? When you speak, do you feel like you're pointing a finger of judgment? When you do, you lose power. Our power is very centered, very stoic, and very loving too. It's very poignant and clear without the blame. It will be obvious in the truth. There are those that have done very, very bad, evil things. However, are you staying in that place of knowing, great goodness and care loving, and you knowing you, all the things you know, all the things you know that you can do the research, that you know you can actually prove. And someone says, oh, but they said this, or they really can't prove it the way it can prove, but you may listen or you may at least send the light. Because as the truth shines, as our planet has been in victory over some very bad and evil players, truth is truth. And some may hear it or not, but you stay in your place, you lay out the path. And for example, some of us on the path have been way showers to actually show and post and do stuff like that. But some of us also, some are pulled back to say, no, I'm just going to be that light and be that experience. I'm not going to post as much or never again, because those that see, those that don't see, there's a group that will never see, and they must play out that soul contract. But this is still such an uplifting. It's choosing love. It's choosing to honor you, however you're seeing your path, wherever you are at the moment, however you're moving forward. So be the goddess Ilan. Be in this place, and you choose. Choose from inside, not inside here. Think and let it go within. How does it feel to believe that God? If it gives you more ease, more right direction, it gives you more control and power, like, yeah, you're right. Check it out. It doesn't come from the heart, it's still attached to here. Thank you for letting me pull the card for you. It was a beautiful card. Beautiful card. Our world's in a better place than regular TV, let's say. As much as there's other things coming out to scare people. So, like that. All right, so let's talk some little canvases here, okay? We're almost done. I'm just going to show a few, I'm going to show a few tiles as well. So on Etsy, there'll be a couple examples of the 5x7s. These are listed at $25. I will include shipping, and I will take $2 off for you if you mention this video, and watch it and stuff, and you kind of check Etsy, check this, and why don't you go to my website and talk with me. And but this is what I have. See what I have on hand, because I don't know if my printer is open. The person that I get these are archival quality canvases, and it's done really professionally. I don't have that kind of instrument at home, so these are 5x7s, and you can actually have them gallery wrapped. I'll tell you what I mean by gallery wrapped in a second. So this image, like the other one, this was made bigger. This is a lime green around there. See if I can get it nice for you. Hard getting the right place. Go there. This is in plastic too. So this is gallery wrap. When it's nicely wrapped over the frame, that's gallery wrapped. Goes over the frame. It's gallery wrap. That's when I wouldn't mind selling either. I just have to check my art to see what that will be. I don't remember, to be honest with you. I don't have it on Etsy right now. I was thinking of putting it on Etsy, so please get in touch. And I think I went through. This is brilliant. That's orange. And then there's a little one. My first, long time ago, the Coyote, Howling, and the stars. I made stars like squirrels. And later, it's like they have Reiki symbols in them, kind of. Yeah, kind of like a Reiki symbol. So that, these, I just have my price list, so you could go to 25. And those are bigger. Those are more 8x10. Those are gonna be 25 too. I don't know what it's gonna be on shipping, but today I will honor the $2 off. I don't think I have this size yet on Etsy, so you'll have to just have to get in touch with me. I might have put this one on Etsy, and the snake too. I love Southwest Renge. So they'll include an artist bio. They have some information about me on the back. They say my little coyote heart just loves you. That's more on the panel, but that will be like if you just frame it, it'll have already a panel that comes with it that's sturdy. But yeah, I will do 25 minus the 2 is 23. Again, I haven't sent one of this size, so I'm not really sure. Hopefully that will, it is what it is, right, for shipping. What will happen is shipping also goes by how thick it is, even if I protect it a little bit more, so you'll have a little bit more cardstock on it. I don't want them to bend the edges, so it's going to be taken care of very, very nicely, so your treasure will arrive perfectly. Therefore, I don't know. I mean, I could just be breaking even. I'm going to figure it out. But for the week, I will honor it for you with the $2 off. If you want a bigger, if you want an 8x10 that I have, we'll have to be in touch. Just because I don't know if my printer is open. So, okay. This guy, I love this so much, and it is 60. I will take off the $2. Again, I don't know what it's going to cost to send it, just because of the size and padding it. Yes, it's thin. That's no brainer, but I can't just send it like this. I have to protect the edges. It has to arrive to you perfectly. Therein lies the issue when you have an unusual size and you need to protect it in such a way. So it's going to be a little bit, thicker, so it's not harmed. That's what the issue is on these things. So that was 14 by 14. And you could have it wrapped. You literally could have it wrapped out of framers, or if you know how to do it yourself, because there's edging here. So you have this bit that could go around the thin frame if you wish to. That's why I created the borders. That's why I wanted the borders. Because if you want to have it gallery wrapped, you have that choice. So it's not going to really interfere with the picture much. I have them just do it this way for me on this one. So that'll just be flat canvas with just the image. I have to just wrap it. And then, when you're walking by and you see the edge, it's still, why is it not coming? But it still has some, design for you, which is nice on the eye. It's not like just so stark. Okay. Let me see if I have a bigger one to show you. Alright. No, this is still, sorry, this is the $60 one. Sorry. 1 second. I do have. Okay, so Miss Southwest Renge, she can be gallery wrapped. This is currently 75. Again, because it gets much bigger, I have to pad it. That's the problem with shipping. You have to pack it a certain way. You don't want it to just, could I put it in an envelope and just smush it? I want it to be even more firmer than it is. Not so much way heavier, but firm and edges protected. So nothing happens. Anything happens to it should be in your hands, and you have an accident, but not really, but it's in your hands. So yeah. On Etsy, the larger ones don't exist currently, but you can also go to my website and you could look at what I placed there. I think most all my pictures are there with the sizes. Also, you could email me and say, can I see the largest images, what you have currently? That might be your way, or if you're looking at this. Because I have smaller 8x10 landscape things like this one. That's it. plexiglass or glass right now. This is 8 by 10. I did frame it. This hung in the library and it hung in the show. No, this one? No, I think it hung in the library. A couple of libraries when they had a show. There's another one I have. It's not in this room, but it that other one was in a gallery. And I have like a huge one. I'm not selling because it's my original. And that's in the living room. But that one, if you see Buffalo Nights, that's the one that was a gallery in Maine. I've had several. I've had the I'll show you. It's right here. When I can, I'm going to change it. This is the original. You've seen the little sticker of it. It was in a show in Boston. It was called Color. Can't get the glare out, sorry. And so the frame was funky and colorful. What I'm going to do with this image is, in the original, what I want to do is change up the frame. The frame, I know what, I'm actually going to show you my scrubs. I'm putting it together for you now. So the frame, I wanted to have it be like a shabby chic, kind of Southwesty colors like that beige or sandy, kind of a, maybe a beat up frame or maybe a frame that has already its kind of embellishments in it, but yeah, shabby chic, like painting it, do it yourself and having it dry crackly or whatever. So that's what I want to do. I don't know if I want to do it to this frame. Maybe. It got a ding in it, so there's already that like character embellishment, which is fine. But I may want to go with something that has a more texture. Although again, with the DIY, do-it-yourself paints, you can achieve that too. Golden Company, for example, has paints that create all kinds of textures as well. So that's one of my other projects a little bit. Maybe down the road when I get to Florida and have more space, I guess, for my art to just fit a certain way instead of like kind of in two rooms where someone's gonna draw. Or I have like that shed house where it's all around me, and maybe like 2 shed houses. Yeah. But some artist locked place. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's like, if you try to be in your room, decorate your room, your room's like a kid's room, you got your art ideas everywhere, you got things in a drawer, things in some other drawer in another room. You just want to be focused and be like laser. So when I keep looking at that part, let's move on. I want to show you my screen. Oh, I know it. I forgot. I'm going to take a couple of these out. I don't know what I'm pulling out yet. Okay. I just pulled 3. I don't know what I'm going to be showing you. These look like $85 on Etsy. Right now they're just listed as a group, and you can pick what's there. I don't know that I've updated that posting. But what these are ceramic tiles that I did paint by hand. There are a lot of them. I don't know how to 30 or 50 of them, but what I didn't do is whenever this is glazed on the back, I think. So on these, I want to be for real. These are keepsakes. They could have been even more keepsake had I known in the beginning. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do with these. I just thought you will look at them where they could be coasters. And they would be inspirational, and I knew that. I didn't know when they're glazed on the back, unless there's something that they will adhere to, and right now I'm told there isn't a product they won't adhere to. Like if you were doing putting them in the back of a sink or above the wall, like in your shower, but maybe above or across from the shower, around, just because they can't have water directly on them. They certainly could be in a floor. When you wash a floor, your water is, you don't do like you're on a boat, a pirate boat. Just shove water on it and start spreading it. That would probably over time crack, but they can withstand some water, you know, here and there. So if I had not glazed for that, it could have been backsplash. It could have been up high in the floor. Right now, these are pretty much keepsake mementos. Maybe I may have to adjust the price, but they're one of a kind. At this time, they're not going to be on anything else. It's once they're sold, they're sold. This is one of my like first little coyote guys, coyote heart with the love and the full moon. Now, yes, I loved Coyote Heart Moon, and yes, I loved the moon, but I still always knew something was up. They had this duality of loved it, it's magical, but what's on the other side? What's going on? There was this little thing. Now, after I started creating all this, hey Janice, hi Tibisay. So yeah, I probably watched the other show. Just as a, I don't know when you popped in, so I'll just say, oh, you just kind of got here. So yeah, so I thought it was gonna be like a really sale, but when I looked at my Etsy, I thought, oh, they're about the same prices. So anything today that people see that if you end up liking, at least for a week, I'm going to keep it open amongst our group or amongst anyone who notices this particular show, $2 off, free shipping. $2 off and free shipping, whatever. And whatever I eat, I eat just because some things I haven't sent by certain sizes, and I do want you to have something lovely. It doesn't work for me if it just stays at my house. It's meant to fill you with love. It's meant to uplift you. It's meant to cause a magic in your life. So until then, when I'm very famous, the price will be the price again. You know. So yeah. Anyway, so this little guy. But again, the full moon. Remember, I commented on the moon like today. But the moon last night was like this, and something drastically has changed. We're in a good place. So I'll put him away a little bit, and then we'll take out the other two treasures before I actually have two scrubs to show you waiting. One that I'm going to actually finish more when it's open, and one I'm going to finish a little in front of you. So this one, some of these have been made into stickers, you know. But so these are Dreamer's Wish Vision Tiles is the name of this. They are meant for inspiration. They're meant for an adventurer. They're meant to uplift people. They're meant to cause great certainty in your work. And the chakras are in all my art. So it's just to heal you, to uplift you, to know that your dreams are real. Go for it. Your passion is. And it's glazed on the back. So you probably started to hear me mention glazed on the back. You can't actually, that I know of, put it as a backsplash. I'm not sure why it doesn't work with cement. Maybe there is another glue of some kind, but I was told that, so I wouldn't want people to buy it thinking that. When I make another new batch and they're not glazed on the back, you can stick them in the floor. You can use them, as the backsplash. You can actually stick them in with a regular cement that I know of. This is like people who love snakes. This is a beautiful one. My work for my animal friends, they have the eyelashes. Except Carl, he has just thick eyelashes because he's not a girly girl. I may one time put eyelashes on him, but he's a boy, and his boyness is he has thick or marks eyebrows. But the girls have the eyelashes. And there's a little Reiki in here, right? My symbols, just like the stars I have. But on the back, I put my art name, which is Rizzah. And all my work is signed. What you can't see about my work, unless I point it out to you, or after you start looking for a while, is I signed initials. I signed R-E-B. I signed R, E, and B. So they're kind of overlapped. And they're in a corner, and they're in part of something. And I did that because Tuesday make a face. Hi, oh thank you, Tibisay. I appreciate you. I'm going to order something when you have time. Oh, when you have time. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, kindness. The way I was going to say about this. I thought a lot. That's what I was saying. If anyone wants to remind me. When I make up a whole nother batch, I really like glaze. I like that luminosity, but the back won't let it stick. That really bummed me. And I didn't put a hole in them because my whole idea a long time ago, before I knew what I was doing, what I was going to sell, I just thought I want people to see this and just enjoy it. So it's a keepsake. It's a keepsake for on your bureau. It's a keepsake for a traveler to be welcome home. Um, there would possibly be a way to even just adhere it outside the door of your bedroom or when you enter into an apartment, just to welcome you, to protect you. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this away. I have a whole box of them. I have a whole box of a lot of them. And we'd be here for another hour, me taking them all apart for you, and that's bad. But I want to bring back. Okay. So this scrub, and I made it up today. I'm going to top it off for you. This scrub, or image of a scrub, the names change all the time, but I know it's on Etsy. So this one has kosher, coarse sea salt, 100% pure Himalayan sea salt. Hibiscus flower, it's organic hibiscus flower. I'm going to top it off for you and show you. 100% pure non-GMO grapeseed oil and 100% pure. I have lang lang in with this. Sometimes I use sweet orange with this. Geranium could probably work too. I try to use scents that will complement each other, and that when you open it up, you will feel like you're at a spa because there's a lot of drops of essential oil. I could use anywhere from 36 to 40 to 52 drops of essential oil in them. And sometimes if I'm unsure if 35 or 36 was enough, I get a little more. So basically you're getting, some companies I use for essential oil, the people actually have say in the company. It's run by the employees. Sometimes I can't get what I want by that company. So I got to use another good company, not quite the same rules, but it's still 100% pure. So what I'm going to lift up and try to show you. So there's hibiscus flower on the bottom. Right. It almost looks like rose. I couldn't get rose. The place didn't have rose that I normally get stuff from. And it's tea, it's a tease, but you can put them in there. Now you have to not mind the shower or the bath and have to clean. The sea salt is great. The reason why I put both is sort of to make the sea salt go longer at this time. Of course, the kosher, it's blessed, but it doesn't have the minerals that the Himalayan sea salt does. Himalayan sea salt is good for your body. So I have it together so you're getting minerals in your body when you're scrubbing. Especially like if you happen to sit in a bathtub or whatever, you're gonna see this is a little bit of extra oil. The reason why I have a little bit of it, hopefully not too much that will bother you. The reason why I put a little extra oil, and I'll tell you, is because you ever go to the ocean and you take some of the sand and you're scrubbing, you're exfoliating, and sometimes it's like too coarse, like you're gonna make it red or whatever. But you go to the part of the water, or maybe you're in the water and you have some and it's more wet and it spreads more easy. And this will too, even though you're in water, or if you're in this shower, you're just getting wet and just try to stand a little aside, back of the water coming directly, and you can take some out and scrub everywhere. I use a little bit in like my face wash, and you just put a little bit, just very gently, because we don't want coarse sea salt to scratch you. But a little bit, I think is okay. Some people may say no because also our face is different skin than our body, but a little bit, not too much, and not by your eyes because that's very very gentle. But over here, and just say the magic words of how beautiful you are. I do it. You don't have to. You don't have to do it that way at all. And it comes on a little card, and it comes on my other little tag, and it says also made with 100% pure love. until I'm famous, and this will start being more like a non-wet thing. It's just heavy cardstock. And have a heart. So, and then I attach it with that raffia. But here I'm going to load some for you, so you'll see that. Well, you'll see with the other one too. So I'm going to put some of it. And sometimes I measure, but sometimes I don't. I eyeball, because what I want to do is see how I fill it like that. I get prosperity. So when you get it and you're opening it up, you'll feel like you're in a spa, definitely. So, and then you know, my logo is on the top there. And there's some raffia. I may also sometimes put a little pink of a bow there, and then I dangle the ingredients and whatever else I do on the card. So this is the hibiscus and lang lang. So this will make you feel like you are in an exotic place, even though maybe your own bathroom. But if you can't be in Curacao, if you can't be at Monaco, if you can't be at Cancun, you can pretend and bring the island to you. All right, let me show you the other one. You'll like it. This I thought I would do right in front of you. This is going to be lavender with lavender. So just in case, I'm going to make a mess probably. So I put down some parchment paper. So this is lavender flowers. It's 100% organic. Says so on the thing. Until I get really big, when I can use my EIN, when I can use my federal number to get things, excuse me, to get them more, wholesale, that will help. So right now I'm just kind of buying how I can buy, like that. This is like a good pound or more. So you're really getting a lot, and it's a really heavy product. And it's glass, not plastic, and it comes with the seal. So you could use it again for something really cool. It comes with a really great latch. So it's latched in there. But when I've sent it to people, I really, really make sure it's not going anywhere. It is so bubble wrap. It is so, and I've sometimes styrofoam. It is in place. So here's a concoction I did, which has the kosher sea salt. You're seeing the liquid, and that's the essential oil, and some of the it's French. I guess it comes from France, or it's just from a French vineyard. I'm not sure where, but it's non-GMO, 100% pure grapeseed. Now some people are allergic, so I also make them in almond oil. I can, but right now when I just first make them up, I make them in grapeseed oil, because grapeseed is really good for your skin, and you can use it for cooking. A little bit different than olive oil. I didn't want to use olive oil. Grapeseed oil just has a nicer, not nicer, depending if you like olive oil, but like that smoother. Olive oil sometimes can give off a funky smell, and grapeseed oil to me doesn't. And so I have both. I use it now with my salad or vegetables, and I put it in this. I also put it on my face, the grapeseed oil. So I'm gonna actually create this in front of you. Yeah. Let's see if I can load this. It will show. I was gonna try taking my phone and doing that, but I forgot about it. So bear with me while I disappear for a second and have some fun and laugh, and I'll check. Hi, engaged Rachel. How are you? You want to come with that? Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna put this lower so you'll see. So this is lavender leaf, and what's in here is not only the grapeseed oil, but there's probably, I think there's like 50 drops of lavender in here, because when you open this up, you're gonna know, ooh, lavender. Hey, yeah. So it's pretty thick, but it does have like that drippy drops. I know some. I thought terrifying. You know what? The thing is, If it is when I start finishing it, I'm going to add a little more sea salt with me because I need it just that little bit of spreading easier. Because if you get it and it's dried up, there's nothing worse than going to a TJ Maxx and you're going to buy this great scrub and you go in and you open it up and you're really excited. It's like, wow. And it hurts. And the point is it should spread and it should help take the dead skin off. And now it just doesn't disappear with the water because it was like so much like that stone that you had to put the water and that's like the purpose. The purpose is to enjoy it and spread it around and make it feel good. Like you're in a spa and you pay or however you want to look at it. If you're treating yourself. So this might be messy. I do have a cloth somewhere, but I'm gonna go really slow. So, oops, let me put it down to see what the teacher is doing. Oh, there we go. Okay. So sometimes it plops, and sometimes it drips badly. I did try a funnel. Well, I did try a funnel, and that was no good because it was just getting clogged. So I don't do the funnel anymore. If I make a mess, I'm just going to go get a cloth. Yeah, it's actually spreading. Yeah, I have to get a cloth. Now what I see as I'm pouring and it's going in here is, it has that little bit of dryness. I don't like that. So I have to see how it looks when I get done. Okay. Wow, it really smells good. It really smells, it really smells good. Wow, yeah, don't eat it. Don't eat it though. It smells really good. Let me go clean. 1 second. This is washed. This is not have been used. Okay. So you just get rid of that. I might add just a little bit on the top. Let me see, because let me get hold of it. So what's happening is there will be a little liquid. But what's going to happen now is I'm going to top it with the I'm going to top it with the lavender. Yeah, that'll mine should be oily enough. Yeah, that's just my style. I'm always welcome for feedback, but I just found out if it's too dry, I feel like people were cheap. Oops. People were not as generous with the portions. It's good to be generous with the portions. So now I'm going to pour the organic lavender on the top. That's enough. I'll show you. Enough. See? Now what happens with that, we'll close it up. Whoa. I can see salt everywhere. Thank you. You dig Tibisay style. You dig all their style. That's good. So when you get this, and it's got, this one I think I went to, like I said, never less than 36 drops. 36 drops to 50, 48, 52. Yeah. So like that. So it's when you go in there, you can have, I forgot what happened. You get a mitt. I send you a little spa mitt for your hand. Hello. 2. What I don't have right now, so maybe because I just didn't get around to it because I was thinking, do I need a spatula? What do I need? I just like have a spoon. I also have another spoon that I usually make things with. It's in the other room. But you could use your paw. You could have a spoon you don't care about until I have the little spatulas or whatever spoons I call it spoons you throw away, get hungry, whatever. But use a paw and you just Put it on your legs, to the bottom of your feet too, and your ankles. And don't forget to check your belly button, because sometimes things hide there. Anyway, this really helped me because sometimes you wash up a lot with a cloth in your soap and it's whatever, and then later it like didn't take off everything. But this will, and you will feel good, and you have hydrated your skin. You have given it some attention with the sea salt. And then like the other one, I'm going to put the raffia around it, and then the person that this is the I get the little sticker, well, the little card, and it says everything that's on the back, and can't really read it. Made with love, not part of my logo. And then you get the busy card with what it says, blah blah blah. And they're stuck together, and they're wrapped. Yeah, so it'll become really pretty like that. I'm trying to think what else I have to show you. It's all in the stuff before, because I showed the Merkaba, I showed the pendants, I showed the cards. I took it apart. I took a journal apart. Well, I did take I did take the journal apart, one of the journals and one of the cards, because they're all different. So yeah, that's what I think I have going on. I did do my card reading. I have been sending Reiki, but not in the last probably half hour. I sent some Reiki out. I turned myself on. So like that. Anybody have a question? Even if I know you came late and I might have said it already, but I'm glad to say it again. Anybody want to ask a question? No, I'll answer. If you want. No pressure. Wednesday and Saturday lockdown regulations. LOL. I keep crystals. You keep crystal in your belly button? Oh, you have a do you have a piercing? Is that why the crystals are in your belly button? Maybe I should be saying that because it's gonna go to YouTube. Or you being funny. I don't know jokes. I don't know jokes. When people tell jokes, I don't know. I don't always know jokes. I don't know what that means. Because when I was little, people were always making fun about three people on a ladder and how they make a light bulb go in the socket. Yeah. I dig your style, Kevin. Everyone digs his style. Wow, that's for sure. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm kind of done, guys. I did my show. I showed my stuff. I had to leave early because I said 4:30. I've been putting this off for like the third time, and I didn't want to cancel again. It just meant something to me to follow through, and I miss Mr. Sean. Yeah. But who's ever listening here? I need to get his email, Sean Morgan, because when I did Sean O'Morgan, John O'Morgan didn't come up to me, and Sean Morgan. All right. No, you were teasing. I missed you. Oh, I can show you. I can show you the two Merkabas. One I did wrap already. I will show that. So if anyone, whoever sees this again, there's a slight repeat because there's people asking for the Merkaba, or someone I know asking for a Merkaba. Hang on. Well, I show you this one. This one's not for. I could. I guess. But I don't know what to sell it for. This is it's a dragon blood. Labradorite Merkaba. So labradorite. Yeah, I believe that's the right name. So what I said about the Merkabas is, see how it has the point on the top and the point on the bottom. I will say this part of it again because it's fun. I probably said it before. You already know. You probably can repeat it. There's a triangle top, and then the triangle bottom. There's a section of the middles that overlap because you have top is the male, bottom is the female. They overlap their centers. Male spin left to right. The bottom female spins right to left. It goes about, let's say 3 feet above your head is the point, 3 feet below, or whatever you want. I call it 3 feet below your feet because you have chakras all around. One is helping you ground to earth. One is ascending part of you to the heavens, and so they spin. They protect you. They're a portal. Powerful. They're a portal and a protection for you. No harm can come to you. You just even say Merkaba on. I have my little Merkaba here. But I'm going to show you the one that I wrapped because I do really like how it came out. I like it a lot. I'm going to have to show you against the maroon because it won't show up on the thing. So it's a little hard to, I'm going to take a picture. But that's the part, right? The pendant. And that's the bottom. And this is rose quartz. So now I didn't like, I got this one locally. I was looking at a place online and I finally they answered me because I was like, where did you get this? Is this heated? Blah, 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 blah. They said it wasn't. So now I know a place I could order from because I didn't want to get it. I understand they polished it. I understand they shaped it. It wasn't found that way. But it had to be the crystal and polishing, like cutting it, polishing it, okay. Not put in the oven. Put in the oven is no good to bring out the color. It's not what you want. And you don't want one that came out of radiation land because it defeats the purpose of you wearing something protective if it's got radiation on it. So it's like knowing and asking more questions and so hopefully they did tell the truth and they told me where it came from, like gas tablet, whatever. But I do know someone in Australia and she would not sell me anything that's bad because she's Lily Shears and she's honest. But yeah, so like, and I thought this was the green aventurine. This one's not so bad. It shows you. I like how that wrap came out, and the little thing is not here, the hole. But I just tried something different. And this one it's a work in progress. I don't like it how it's giving me trouble. Sometimes they're naughty. They don't want to be wrapped. So it's going to be a heart for Rose. And so the work's in progress, but I'm going to actually stop because the base is important. If the base is just one or two wrappings not long enough, it's more trouble. This might work. I might wrap it. I might finish it just to see, but I don't really care for the wire or how it, and I won't finish it. I just cut it. Might be, like you say, waste of wire, but I try it. But yeah, Merkaba. So what's interesting is I'm going to still take Merkabas and also put them on my journal, like I normally do, the journals that have rose quartz and have aventurine. But here's the deal. My journals right now, they're $35. And I'm saying, okay, I said it was going to be a sale. Well, I'll take off the $2. Okay, so that's 33. And you know what? These are like $16 plus the 35. No, it's 35. So that's like the best deal because not only can this be like your laundry, this is like your diary, and you can take the pages. I was back what I said. You can do art. You can take a couple of pages or 3. You can duct tape it or tape the way you want, and then you put like your images and you put like your vision board. Or if you have paints or gesso it. Oh, Mod Podge. Mod Podge you can get really cheap. Sometimes you can find it in a dollar store too. You Mod Podge the pages together, let it dry. And you can stick stuff on it too. So you could stick stuff on it while it's drying, not quite completely. You're gonna have to hold it to dry so it doesn't stick to everything else. Yeah, you can do it that way and be stiff, and it'll be like really cool journal if you want. Okay. What else? What else to show you because I went through everything. That's if you watch the replay, just like I have to watch the Sean Morgan replay. Yeah, like that. So that's why I say, ask me a question if you want, and I'll try to answer it very authentically. If I have it here, I'll show you. Otherwise, I have to kiss you goodbye. Yeah. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? You was imagining the crystals? Oh, crystals in his belly button? Could have a diamond. Diamonds are forever. Or maybe it has to be like, what do they call it? What is it? The diamond what is the diamond that's it's really, really good for you? There's a really good diamond that's good for you. I forget. But I like all that Merc. You like all the Merc? Thank you. Well, you can get it. I made a lapis. No, sorry, excuse me. I made a lavender Merkaba for someone. I have to call him because I didn't list everything it does on the lavender rock. The lava rock. Sorry, lava rock. Black, coarse lava rock. That was formed, obviously. Lava solidified. They got a rock. We made a Merkaba lava rock. It's supposed like a very space age, powerful thing. But the thing about lava rock, of course, right? If you're wearing a lava rock or have a lava rock, you can get essential oil that you like, your lavender or your peppermint or your patchouli or whatever, lemongrass, whatever you want, and you can put it in the hole. You can put the Merkaba lava rock with essential oil and wear it, and it is healing for your skin. It will be healing for your skin to do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One of my crystal friends told me about that, so that's how the person I made this for. I didn't give him all the information. It was is Ramadan, so I just made like a present stuff up for him and gave it. So I forgot. I forgot to tell him. Yeah. Okay. No one has a question. That is it, bro. So the pink one or the dragon laboratory? There's so many crystals to remember. And I have its name right here. I just try to memorize them all. I lied. Jasper. I lied. I sorry, Rita. I lied. Jasper, 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 Jasper. Just like I have ocean. Yeah. I have an so for some of us truthers, I'll show you one more thing. The tower, the sphere, this, with the right. They were teaching us to the male symbol. The evil thing in Washington. Well, no, this is an ocean jasper. It's an ocean jasper because it has all these dots on it that sort of remind you of the ocean and salt and stuff. So here's the thing about you saw Sasha Stone and David Sereda, who I met a long time ago when they met. Wouldn't remember me. I was in the crowd, saw his lecture in Sedona. He had a book that I had, a science book. I don't have the book anymore. I don't know where it is. It was the only one that had it was like from MIT college. So yeah. So in the olden days, the monument in Washington had the same like frequency that connected with the pyramid in Egypt, and it was the good. It was 432 hertz. It was good for our bodies. Over time, then they did bad things and was sending out bad energies. This is good. It's mindful, good energy. Period. Everything I have is good energy. Period. Because I don't have it. And also, you can tell when you go to a place if they don't let you hold on to things, like what the one the shop that's near me, I can put it in a basket. You can hold on. I can decide if it's feeling good to me. Other people may have held it, but if it's calling you, you can't put it down. You have to take it. Yeah, and then you figure it out like that. Okay. Bye bye, Janice Wisnowski. I appreciate you. You go take care of your mom and your aunt, and you take care of me first. Okay. Okay. Anybody else? I think I'm really done. It's just going on and on. Where am I at? 1 hour and 28 minutes. So anybody seeing this real replay, whatever, the first hour and 10 minutes has got everything that you'll need. The rest is the gang that I know here. They're very loving people, and they came to be supportive and just see what I was doing, in my girl cave. So I forgot what else. Anything else I have to show you? If Engaged Reiki is here, I can show you where I got the wrappings from, or I can show you via StreamYard. But otherwise, I'm making them and selling them and gifting them. So if it appeals to you, great. Again, do you have any questions before I hang up here? And which one? I wonder which one. What is that? The little one? The little Merkaba one? I wish you could see it's the wrap I'm really happy about. I'm really happy about the wrap. Look at you see the bottom. But also see like I don't have the point pointing up. Don't worry. Merkaba knows when to point up. It's okay. Don't worry. It still works. It's gonna be fine. It's a crystal. It's intelligent. You're gonna be fine. It's an easy way to wrap it too, but mine doesn't point up either, but it works. Because you tell it to you, it works with you. So I this is my point of mentioning the lava Merkaba was sometimes Merkabas are not real. They're man-made. It's man-made. So you have to ask. You have to ask when you go in the store. They tell you what the name of it is. But man-made, I mean like they did something else to it. Like it's not completely the whole crystal. If they did something else to it. Yeah, like that. You just want to ask some questions and hopefully they can answer you or they can hold it aside while you decide on your crystals. Yeah. All right. I think I finished. I don't know what else to show you right now. I showed you everything I think that I could for any reason show you. So find me on Etsy. I'm also Ritza Elizabeth, my full name.com to see some of my items. Those prices might be different. Just get in touch with me. If there's anything to do with wiggle room, or they should be closer to the Etsy prices, and they'll have more of my work. Also, I am Teespring, and that link should work to the site that I had earlier to see it. That's what they say on Teespring when I got in touch with them. But I love the little belly button size makeup. Well, you should if that's where you're going to wear it. No, you wear it all around your neck or in your pocket. Sorry, I missed the beginning, so you may have already talked about this. Do you sell the wrap Merkabas? Yes, I want to put that and take a picture of it. What you'll see is right now it's the same price. You will see the rose ones. I think you will see those right now, but I'm going to leave it at the same price. So if you wanted the Merkaba, I said for you guys $2 off, 16, it's 14, which is with because I'm going to be paying for the shipping. So ta-da! I mean, I think 16 was a good price, but I messed up because I said, oh, when I first advertised it, it was going to be less than what was on Etsy. And when I went back to look at Etsy, I I saw that I think at all the shipping, they were pretty. They're as good as prices as I could give without not charging too more. Because some of the shipping is going to change around the country, and also when I go to some of the things I'm going to have to wrap, and I'm going to just protect them, but I don't know, you know. I might get away with some things with $5 and $8, and some things might be like that, like this thing. This thing's going to be like 15, 20 to send it anywhere in the US just because it's really heavy and it's an awkward shape. So even if I use one of their things, one of their boxes, I forget what they charged me, whatever. But I'm just saying that's on me. And I want to just make them so I start to get known. Hopefully I make a little bit. I'll start to see how it goes, you know? So yeah, I just love the rose quartz. It can have it that Merkaba, but also the rose quartz. You'll see a picture about it right now. Went there at the rose quartz. I didn't put up the Merkaba one. I was hoping when I went the other day that she would. Maybe I went like a week ago. That she was going to have more Merkabas, and she just had that one. I thought I did that one, and I had the lava. I wish she had more lava ones. I would have gotten those too. But everything else was fake-ish. It wasn't like the crystal and then shaped and polished. It was they did something else. And she was real honest about that. And I didn't want that, so I didn't want that. I wanted more real. But I can go there again and see what she has. So yeah, thank you, Rita. And thank you, Engaged Mr. Reiki. And thank you, Tibisat. And thank you, Janice. And thank you, everybody that showed up. But yeah, you said that. I appreciate you keep saying that. That's right. I appreciate that a lot. So, and we all have crystals that are our power crystals. So even though rose quartz represents the love, like I have a round sphere now that I got. And she sent it to me from Australia. They all have an origin from somewhere else, but yeah. So thank you. Thank you for visiting the Etsy. There's stories that go along with Etsy about how the work empowers you. Just little tidbits. So hopefully that will help. Yeah, I'm sorry I missed the beginning game too, but Sean was important, so I understand that. But I'll be sending this out into the world, so maybe other people will see it as well. Yeah. All right. Well, it's going to be 6:05, folks. And good night. See you in the day. Yeah, go to bed now. It's past your bedtime. Go to bed. And thank you, Rita. Any other questions? Just like, to ask me questions through Etsy about anything if you don't have or see my, I think my, yeah, I thought I had my, I thought I had my email here, but Kevin has my email. So just email to me, Etsy, and also here it goes again, just for the heck of it. And then I'm going to say, no, I'm never afraid about my email. Just use it. I don't care. I just get rid of them if they're not. Yeah, Southwest SW coyoteheart@gmail.com. Ooh, thank you. All right, guys. Love you so much. Gonna end. Had my Reiki on the whole time. Not necessarily like this. I did do it in the beginning a little bit here and there. I remember my hands on my mouth got busy. I did do them. So if you missed it, the Reiki, the pull on the card, just so you know, you'll see it. I'm just gonna bring it up again. I think that if I didn't hide it away, yeah. This one's very positive. It's a very positive card. Um, it really is about you choosing the path, you choosing the side of the path, you choosing if the path you're on is right, but we're in an upward path, and this is what I pulled for the world today. And it has just a lot of great symbolism in it. So yeah, because that's what I asked. I said, tell me the current climate of our world right now. So it is about paths, but we are on a higher timeline. There was magic that happened last night, and we're good. Yeah. Even if I do go to a political rally, we're good. It's just standing. Yeah. Anyway, love you much. I'm gonna let you go. My little coyote heart just loves you, and you are powered by the stars. That's you.